In this tutorial, we're going to go over how to give grades and give feedback to student assignments. So we're in a class here, and the first thing we're going to want to do is look at our course, then the course material. So here we have the list of all of our assignments. And first, let's take a look at an actual assignment. So we'll look at the type assignment and search, so we can just see those first. Okay, we have personal mission statement. Let's take a look here. Okay, here we see the assignment sheet at the top, and then the attachment that students would have. Below that, we're going to see each of our students, and for all of the students who have actually submitted an assignment, we're going to see it listed under the submissions column. We can see when this was submitted, and we can then download the file. So once we've had a look at that assignment and have had a chance to grade it, then we can go over into the comments box, and this is where we're going to leave actual feedback for the student. You want to make sure that you click the edit button before you enter this feedback here. And then we're going to give some comments on that work. And if we wanted to, let's see, we could change there's a point value that's already been added here, but we would just go into this points box here to change the number of points for that assignment. So with a student who hasn't been graded yet, we're going to see that box empty. So now we're going to save. We added some comments. But before this is actually finished, before the student actually finds out what their score is, we're going to have to go over here and click the publish button. So we'll do that as well. If we wanted to upload a document here, say for instance we're going to give the student their essay back with some comments throughout the draft, then we could go to Upload Documents next to the gear here. Or let's say we have a student who turned in the wrong paper to this assignment, but had the assignment done. Maybe they swapped, one paper and put it in for a different assignment. If we wanted to give the student a chance to resubmit something for this assignment, then we could go over to the gear here and go down to Reassign. And then by clicking Reassign, the student has a chance to turn it in again by a specified end date. So we'll give the student a week. And then and that's all we need to do to make it so that that student can resubmit that assignment. That obviously is going to eliminate the current grade that they have. Okay, so that's how you would go through and grade an actual assignment. Next, we're going to take a look at how you would grade a discussion forum. So here we are, back under the course material, and this time we want to look at the forums. So let's look at our types, click on forum topic, and search. Okay, so let's start with discussion question 1.1. So again, we're going to see the discussion question assignment first. When we come down here, we're going to see that Luke Moonwalker posted. So we're going to click on his post. And once we've done that, we will see what his actual response is here. It looks like he uploaded a file here. And this has already been assigned a point value, but if it had not been assigned one yet, we would just come down here to where it says DQ points and click on that. Now we can enter the number of points that we think this response was worth, as well as some comments giving the student feedback on where to improve. And unlike in Blackboard Collaborate, these comments are going to be seen by the student only. So we can give comments just on the actual response, and then could post something else as an actual reply that everyone will see. So that's where we would that's where we would go to put in a grade. And then if we wanted to give the student a reply, then we would click the reply button just like we normally do in a forum, or the quote and reply button. Once we've given the student a score, we can see that number of points up here. And then let's say some points are also associated with the further responses to other students' posts. So it looks like Luke replied to one of our posts here. Now here, you can click to determine if this is a substantive post or if it's not. So let's say that Luke had something good to say here. So we'll click on the yes and we'll click submit. And now we've submitted that this is a good response, that this is going to go towards meeting the requirements for the assignment. And there you go. That's what you would need to do if you wanted to go through and grade forum posts. Finally, let's take a look at a quiz. So course and course material. So from the course material, we're going to want to look at the quizzes here and select search. Okay, so now we see all of the quizzes, including the drills. We'll go down to the first, actually let's go to the week 3 quiz here. And okay, it looks like Luke submitted an assignment, and we can see how long Luke actually spent on it. We can see the point value that Luke has gotten on it, but we can still give feedback in this comments section here. Also, if we, for some reason, need to, if we click the edit button, we can go in and change the point total here. So you could go ahead and give him full points. Save that, and that'll update the points. Or if for some reason we needed to reassign this so that Luke could try it again, we could just click the reassign button here. And once again, we can decide how long Luke has to do it, enter any comments about that, and reassign. So that's all there is to going in and adding comments with your students' quizzes, and also going into the other types of assignments and entering grades and point totals for those. Okay, and one final point that I want to make, something else really neat that you can do with LearnBryan that you couldn't do with our previous LMS. Let's take a look at one of our actual assignments here. And okay, so here we have a student who's turned in some work. If we wanted to download at once all of the submissions that our students have turned in, we could click this download submissions button, and we would be able to download all of those as an Excel spreadsheet. The same works with grades using the download grades button. So once we've gone through, we've edited all of our students' work, and we want to have a copy that we can actually keep on our computer, we can do that with just one click with the download grades button. Either way, it all comes in just one spreadsheet, one file that you'll have on your computer.